Oh yeah, man, let's get it. We're gonna cook on this one. Welcome to another edition of No Pump Fake Sports. I'm your host, Passport T, and let's talk a little Clippers basketball. What I want to talk about tonight is the battle of the young guns. Tonight, man, is opening night for the Clippers at the Staples Center, and it's going to be a very exciting game, man. The Clippers versus the Memphis Grizzlies. But it's more important, man, for me to talk about the dynamic talent of Ja Morant. Ja Morant, man, is one of the most explosive guys that I've seen come into this league probably in the last 15 years. This guy has talent, man, just oozing out of the eardrums, man. He's just a very, very nice ball player. Man, he can drive to the cup like no other. You know, he can use both hands at the cup. He got hops out of this world. We know, man, that guy, man, could probably jump to the top of the square. He's just a very, very dynamic player. And I think, the Clippers are probably going to use a couple different tactics on him because the one thing we do know, one of Ja's deficiency is he don't shoot the ball well. If you go and check his stats, man, I think he's around 30% from the three-point line. And his mid-range is just so-so. So he's not really a great shooter. So if you know this, what do? You lag off of him. You close all the driving lanes to stop him from driving to the cup. It's not really rocket science. And I think Ty Lue is the best coach in the game. He already has a game plan set for Ja. Ja is going to have to earn it from the outside. We will not just allow him to just have a free-for-all going to the cup. And we're going to use guys like Terrence Mann, who's a few inches taller than Ja, about 40 pounds heavier. And he's long. Terrence is quick enough on his feet. He's strong. And I think we'll just use Terrence Mann and another guy I believe Ty Lue will plug in too when he gets his minutes is Justice Winslow. Two reasons with Justice. First thing is Justice played with Ja Morant all last year. So he knows Ja Morant's moves inside and out. He knows his tendencies. He knows what he loves to do, and he knows what he's not really comfortable doing. Because Justice was there with him all year. So, you spend that amount of time with a player, man, you get used to him. You get used to their game in practice. And Justice Winslow have a few advantages over Ja Morant. He's 3 or 4 inches taller than Ja. He's about 55, 60 pounds heavier because I think Justice come in about 230. So he's really heavy and he's very strong. And I think he is athletic enough to kind of keep Ja Morant honest, to stay in front of him, so to speak, and keep him from just driving to the hole. And, they're going to make it rough on him tonight. I already believe Ty Lue probably have something in store for Ja Morant with those two players. I think we'll see Zubac kind of man the center position, probably a little bit more minutes than he's used to because you have to have that rim protection because we know Ja wants to go to the hole. So what do? When you know a player can't really shoot the jump shot? You lag off of him. You make him beat you from outside. And if he can't, then you just stack the paint. But if he start hitting his shot, then you inch up on him and come out to guard him, in the perimeter. But over his career, if you check the numbers, he hasn't been able to do it yet. He doesn't shoot the ball well at all. And that's his only deficiency. Everything else Ja has. Man, this dude is athletic like no other, man. But I think the Clippers will do really well against them tonight with those two players I just mentioned, and Justice Winslow and Terrence Mann. I think the Clippers offense is better than the Memphis Grizzlies. And I think we should come out with a victory. I think Paul George will have another fantastic game. I think Terrence Mann will definitely score more than 11 points like he did in opening night. Of course, we know Reggie will definitely score more than 11 as well. Come on, Reggie had a bad game in terms of shooting the ball, So I just expect the Clippers to have a dominant performance tonight. and I expect at least a 10-point win, at least, but I just want to say, man, we're going to get to watch the battle of these young kids, man, and see them put their game on display, right in front of our eyes. And I just think, it's time, man. The Clippers, they motivated. They ready to show the world that, we down one of our big men in terms of star players, as, Kawhi Leonard, so to speak. But we still are a very, very good team, and we can bang with the big boys. We can handle our own against any of the top teams. And I think you'll see this tonight, as the Clippers get comfortable, towards the end of the second quarter. You're going to start to see them pour it on and show everything that we got. Show why we were the number one three-point shooting team in terms of percentage last year. We're going to show why we have a very highly rated defense. And that's what it's going to take to beat Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. It's going to take the defensive side of the ball. And I think the plug-ins are going to be Justice Winslow and Terrence Mann to handle that duty, just try to slow him down a little bit, so to speak. Because I just think Ja Morant is so athletic that it's almost impossible to stop him. But, you keep him 20 and under, and you'll run away with the win. But yeah, man, that's all I really have on this take. This has been another edition of No Pump Fake Sports. I'm your host, Passport T. Man, you guys hit that like button. Please share this video, man. Hit that bell icon to get all the notifications. Whenever I drop another video, you'll have it. And yeah, man, I'm going to see you guys on the next one. Peace.